What up, Dokkanners? I don't know why I have chosen to do this to myself, but I'm going to. Today, we're going to be taking on the Gogeta Dokkan event burst mode with GT bosses. Now, I don't recommend that you guys do this. If you have already conquered the 6,000 point mission with the Potara team, which I would highly recommend, by the way, link is in the description for that video, you can simply just come back with GT bosses and win with any team. All you have to do is clear the event with GT bosses. I don't even know if it requires actually hitting this tab or not, but you know, you can. Just don't hit anything else and you'll be done. But for the sake of those of you who might have gone insane like me and you want to do the 6,000 mission point thing with GT bosses, I'm going to show you how to do that with a Shadow Dragon team. Now, on my live stream, I struggled horribly because I just didn't really sit down and think about how I should build the setup. I instead focused on giving the opponent more defense, more stats, both offense and defense, and I paid for it dearly. The event ended up taking like 45 minutes. I wasn't even done, and I just gave up because it was just going to take simply that long. I had already accomplished 2 Dokkan attacks, and I was going to eventually get a 3rd one. It was going to be that bad. So, to change things up, make this quicker and more manageable, I have depleted all stat boosts on the Gogeta completely. And at the cost of that, I have basically increased the amount of, or the key locking, the key reduction over here, and I have also narrow down the team costs. And plus, int and physical with GT bosses, those two give you substantial point boosts, so you really don't have to do much in terms of adding more points. So the only bonus is that Gogeta has 75% extra attack, no extra defense, a little bit more HP, only 200 or 700% more HP, not as much as it was on my live stream. So this is the setup. I'm giving key -2 because with my Shadow Dragon team and the amount of synergy that they have with the GT link, that pretty much offsets that weakness altogether. GT gives key +2, so we've basically neutralized that, what is it called, that modifier altogether. So this is the team. We've got full Shadow Dragons. We're going to have Omega and Sin on one rotation, Omega and Shadow Dragons on the other, with these 3 being in slot 3. The only way that we lose is if Ice Shenron gets me killed. Ice Shenron is a cost 18 character who is a free-to-play drop from the Omega Shenron Dokkan event. So if you're wondering where he came from that. You literally only need 1 copy, but obviously if you get 3 copies, you can give him maximum dodge, which is something that will hopefully be very useful on this event, because he provides nothing offensively. He is utter garbage. So you are only bringing him to fill out the team, to give everybody that GT link, and to otherwise just clear the event in terms of the low team cost. All right, so as long as we get our rotations set, we're good. Both Omega Shenrons are in each rotation. Legion of Shadow Dragon shows up turn 3. So actually, we're good already. We're pretty much good. Unfortunately, though... Okay, yeah, actually, let me do it like this. Let me put Oceanus in slot 1. I'm going to put Omega in slot 2. And then, this guy just doesn't matter. Ice Shenron doesn't need any super attacks, nothing. He just has to dodge. Even Oceanus isn't going to contribute too much. Now, in terms of the typings, we've got type disadvantage turn 1 or phase 1, and we've got type disadvantage phase 4. STR phase 1, STR phase 4. So that's where we got to look out for. And that is why we have such a high point bonus bringing physical, because we are bringing the wrong type into the event, essentially. Thankfully, we dodged there, so we got lucky. And there's the dodge from Ice Shenron. You love to see it. All right, so Omega Shenron with Sin. We've got the momentum. I'm going to try to not pick up matching orbs because I really don't want to push the Dokkan gauge further than I have to. The goal is to get the Dokkan attack on the final round against type disadvantage, so that way we can kind of just push the pace a little bit. If this event ends up taking like 40 minutes or longer, I will cut certain parts out of the video, because essentially after a certain point, it's just repetition, right? There's really not much more that I can provide in terms of, audio input and also what you're seeing. It's all going to be the same stuff. It all comes down to the Omega Shenrons. Once they max out their stats, launching additionals and criticals, if they can do that, they will push the pace. All right, so now we got our rotations all set. Ooh, almost picked up the wrong orbs there. All right, so let's give max addition or max D. Yes. All right, so we get the ultra super there. Oceanus will do that. Perfect. Even if he supers, I think we're fine. 75% attack buff, yeah, unfortunate, but could have been way worse. Look at that, 79,000, not a problem. We haven't even reached our final form yet. On the live stream, I was taking 300,000, 200,000, phase 1. It took way longer. I did not play that right. Folks, when you want smart tune, big brain tune, you gotta wait for the videos. On the live streams, you get a dummy who is a bumbling idiot, but at least it's entertaining, right? I can't give you top tier tune on live streams. I just can't. I can't do it. Yeah, not a lot of damage there. It's all good. All right, over here. Oh man, we're gonna pick up a matching orb no matter what we do. All right, so I'd rather it be Omega, so let's do this. Then we'll do this, and then we'll do this. All right, so I mean, look at that. With that one matching orb pickup, we've already boosted quite a bit. We're almost at half, which is bad. The good news is the next few rounds, especially this one, it's gonna go real quick because now he's int, and so with Omega Shenron being boosted, we're gonna do crazy damage. So we should be fine here. So let's do that. Let's pick up all of these. Perfect. We got 2 type advantage. We got max synergy, max links. Okay. Critical. Additional. I mean, that's just RNG, man. That is just RNG. .2. Sadly, my Legion of Shadow Dragons is only 69%. I have been saving my battlefield memory for LR Hachiak. I could buy another copy of the Legion of Shadow Dragons from the battlefield currency shop, but I don't think it's worth it for this, especially given, like I said, you don't have to do this with GT bosses. You can do all your record-breaking stuff with Patara. But if you're somebody who's trying to max out on coins earned, you might have to do this. So I guess there is still some merit in attempting all this. All right, so please, I really hope we can get this done this turn. Can we pick up? Yes, we can. Okay. Really hoping that we can do this on this turn. All right, he's attacking now. Not a problem. Pretty sure both Omegas are done. Stacking anyway through their passives. Yeah, double digits. 6 million attack stat, basically. It's all down to the crits. Nice. Yes, very good. All right, so we're done with this round. Moving on to round 3. That's against AGL Gogeta. So here we are going to have to do a little bit of work because it's going to be a little brutal. And Ice Shenron's back. That's never a good thing. Oh boy. Okay, so if I do this, if I do that, I'm just gonna forego the Ultra Super here, unfortunately. I would rather just do that. I would rather save that active skill for the final round. If for whatever reason I gotta use maybe, I mean, arguably the Legion of Shadow Dragons could be the better option for the Dokkan attack, because we won't have type disadvantage. We'll have a mega colossal damaging super. That could be the way to go. So I want to save that active skill. Okay, decent damage, I guess. No crits though. All right, Ice Shenron, you got 28 dodge. Can you dodge? No, you can't. Well, look at that. If it was attack plus 300% for Gogeta, 400, 500, that 66k slap would turn into 200k. Be way worse. All right, there's no avoiding it. We are going to have to pick up some orbs here, so I'm just gonna do it. We do get a nice juicy heal though, so we'll do that. We will do this, and sadly Nova doesn't get a super attack. E+2 when there's a Shadow Dragon Saga category enemy, which we don't have. Yeah, these two do share GT, but that offsets the GT, the -2 key from the modifier. So no super for him. That's okay. I need you to launch criticals, bro. Come on. One more. Critical, please. Okay, good. All right, with 2 supers under our belt, this won't do anything. We're okay. Good. One more turn. You know, at the pace we're going, actually, we are right on track. Never mind. I actually thought we were behind. We're actually playing this really well. We are on track to getting that Dokkan attack against STR. So after this turn, depending on the damage that we're dishing out, I think starting next turn, we can pick up matching orbs again. Critical. One more. Critical. This will decide it. Crit. Nice. Yep. We're going to take him out next turn. Excellent. Are we gonna kill him this turn? I don't think so. Could we? That would be great if we did. No. Time to start going ham on those matching orbs. Well, we have none. We have no matching orbs, but we can pick up that int orb. There we go. There we go. Look at that. 2 turns, then we get a Dokkan attack. So we'll come back to this rotation and we'll get the Dokkan attack is basically what's going to happen. I'm fine with that. All right, on to the final round, STR Gogeta Blue. Can we do it? Actually, we could do it next turn. Ooh, we got a lot of no-nos happening here. Oh boy. Okay, I'm actually going to see if we can do this now. Who's got the higher stat? Okay, I think as much as I want to give this guy yeah, he's not going to really do anything for me. I'm just going to have the Omega Shenron do it. Omega Shenron. Can we pick up matching? Well, let's just do this. Okay. We'll do this. And we get the Dokkan attack. Yes. All right. Time to get serious. I have PTSD. Okay. Time to get serious. Way easier. Folks, do what I did. This setup is so much better. It's crazy. Why did I put myself through all of that punishment on stream? If you know, you know. Please give me a critical. Critical, please. Boop. All right, 9 million damage. Good. Now, it doesn't ultimately end up looking like a lot, I know, but anything that we can do to push the event along here, because remember, we have full type disadvantage on this fight because we got, like, our main attackers are physical, so this is going to take a while, and we actually did some good damage there, so I'm very happy with that. I am very pleased with how we handled that. We got a Mega Colossal, not a whole lot there, not much I can expect. Thankfully, he supered early, so he's not going to super this guy, Nova Shenron. So I can send him off rotation for a little while. But I think Ice comes back. No, Oceanus comes back next turn, so we'll be okay next turn. All right, we heal. Not a whole lot to heal there, but that's all right. Omega in slot 1. Let's do this. Let's do this. And let's do this. The beginning of the end. $7.2 million attack stat. Yeah, not a lot. Not a lot. Come on, man. Don't we have Sin Shenron on the rotation? Doesn't he boost critical? There we go. And he's attacking now after all that. We're gonna take double digits. We're fine. Yep. Nice. Oh, he got the critical. Okay. So if this was the live stream, how many turns are we right now? We are 12 turns in. We would have still been on the first or second form. I played that so wrong. Let me actually see. Sin Shinran boost critical hit, I think. Chance to perform critical hit plus 7% per GT boss category ally on the team performs critical hit with 7 or more key spheres obtained. Yep, and we got a full set here, so that is not bad. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. And still no super attack for ice. Nobody cares. Four bars left. If we can get 3 supers with a critical, I think we can end it this turn. Let's rip to that. All right, 3 bars left. We can take out 1 more bar this turn. Nice. All right, weirdo. 70k, not a problem. And now we win it. How do we... No, we can't pick up 7 orbs, sadly. Ooh, I don't even think we can give Nova Shenron an attack. Nope, can't do it. All right, hopefully he supers early. Hopefully he supers... Oh, there we go. Oh, that was actually a little bit more. I actually felt something there. Look at me now. Look at me now. I'm showboating. How times have changed. From a simple live stream to an offline recording. Nice, you got an additional anyway. Nice. Double digits, huh? Will this be the run? Do that. Do that. And do that. Will this be the turn that we end it? End it, please. I want to go home. Nice. One more. One more super. Ugh. I think we still take it. I think we got it. So there we go. GT bosses able to beat the Gogeta burst mode event. You just got to be a little bit more clever with your modifier allocation. Don't do the stat alteration stuff. Just keep the stats out of it. Modify everything else. Honestly, we could have also even done key -3, to be quite honest, because at that point, it's really just a key -1 situation, especially if you've got GT maxed out. And then I think a couple of the units have the Nightmare Link, which also gives key +2. So those two combined with key -3, you have key +1. So actually, there was more that we could have done to make this even easier for us. So let me once again show you guys the modifiers if you guys want to try to emulate this. If you're trying to go for a higher score, perhaps, then maybe you do want to do this. So here's the setup. This is what I did. And like I was saying, you could honestly, you could even add these two. You could add these two. The damage reduction would be decreased, right? But you would still have the same amount of damage that you take, which is definitely manageable. And then you could even increase the enemy's HP more. So that wouldn't have changed anything. So actually, you would have earned probably maybe 100, 150 more if we added just the harmless stuff. And then down here, key +3 or key -3, 10 points more. So if you're trying to go for like highest burst coin count, there are still ways to make this even better. But for the most part, this is how you can beat with GT bosses to hit the 6,000 point threshold. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments how you were able to run through this event with GT bosses if you did. If you did not, then what setup did you use on the other team? What is it? The Patara team? Yeah, the Patara team. What team did you use with Patara to beat the event? Who was your MVP? What was your strat? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it. Thanks again. Stay tuned and remember to Dokkan responsibly.